why you should skip college and do this instead if you want to be rich. Okay, so I'm gonna show with you guys some alternative paths to wealth that don't require a college degree and why they might be a better option for some people. All right, let's get started. So there's a college dilemma for most people, right? We're gonna go over the pros and cons of college. So the pros are there's multiple networking opportunities. You meet a lot of people in clubs, your teachers, your classes, right? There's a lot of people to meet. It's structured learning, right? You have a rubric in the beginning of the semester, and they tell you when the exams are. They tell you the assignments. They tell you all about the quizzes and stuff like that. Very structured learning process, and after you graduate, there's a very, this clear or a certain career path that you're following, basically. Okay. The cons of college, however, high tuition costs. I know for me, I went to University of Buffalo for the first 2 years, then I transferred school to Baruch. I couldn't handle Buff anymore. It was too expensive, man. Baruch is way cheaper. I could have just paid out of pocket for Baruch, right? I had to take on student debt. Student debt is getting crazy right now. That's another con. And there's a huge time commitment when you go to college. You're committing at least 4 years out of your life. If you're getting your associates, it's 2 years. If you're getting a doctorate, it's like 8 years, right? 8 to 10 years maybe. Lawyers are like it's also like 6 to 8 years. It's crazy, right? And the worst part is it's uncertain. The return on investment is so uncertain. You don't know if you're even gonna get good value out of that college degree. You know what I'm saying, right? So let's talk about the alternative paths to wealth, right? So what are the alternatives? Now you could go into entrepreneurship, right? That's like starting your own business. That's kind of the path that I went. I like entrepreneurship. It's very fun. You get to create. You could do whatever you want on a daily basis, or you could do nothing on a daily basis, right? So that's the beauty of it, and it's difficult and it's also easy at the same time, right? There's times where it's going good, and you're making a lot of bread. There's times that are bad where you're not making bread at all. So you gotta take the good and the bad. For me, it's been pretty steady. I have steady business all year round. Never have any issues. That's why I'm not really worried about funds. Well, the thing is, I have low expenses. That's the beauty of it. I really have really low expenses. All I really have to pay for is rent. My car is almost paid for. I have about 12K left on it. I have student loans, but student loans is only 7K, 8K. It's like 7K. It's not that bad. And yeah, it's not that bad. So entrepreneurship, I can mess with it for a little bit. If I don't do well, then I get a job. Not the end of the world. Okay. Another one is trades and vocational training. Right. So you can get a lot of good jobs if you focus on developing high demand skills that don't require a degree. Right. High demand skills can be anything in terms of anything in trades. So like plumbing, electrical, cables. Right. These all pay really well. I'm not gonna lie, they pay six figures. Okay. Another occupation, real estate, whether it be investing for flipping or investing for passive income. Right, there's great ways to generate income. Another one is investing, right? Not in just real estate, but stocks, cryptocurrency, and other investment vehicles like CDs and IRAs and all that good stuff, right? Those are all great things to invest in. Okay, moving on. Let's go into a little bit more into entrepreneurship, right? So entrepreneurship is it's like building your own business. It's fun and difficult, but it's not about just like starting a business just because you want to. You have to identify an opportunity and in the market, right? So you have to find a gap in the market and find an innovative solution, right? So you have to be creative. You have to find the market, and you have to find customers that actually want your product or service. Okay, that's very important. You have to identify the opportunity first. Next, after you find that, now you want to be able to build a business plan, right? Start up with a creative business plan, and it has to be solid. It has to have future projections and future goals and all that stuff. Like, you want to really expand the business. You don't want it to be like stagnant, right? You want to continue expanding the business. Okay. Next is funding the business. Okay. So there's options for funding the business, such as bootstrapping or seeking investors, right? Bootstrapping is like you bring your own money and you put it into the business. Another is you seek investors, which is like finding friends, family, or angel investors. Okay. That's a little bit more complicated, but It's definitely worth looking into and trying to figure out. Okay. Now there's our few like people that did skip college and became successful. One guy that comes to mind, Steve Jobs, the guy that made this phone that I'm recording on. You know, like he's the man, honestly. And he skipped college. You know, it's not the end of the world if you skip college. There's people that have become very successful by not going to college. They went a few times and they're just like, nope, it's not for me. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you have to follow your calling, your gut feeling. You know, this is your life, bro. It's not your parents' life. I regret going to college when there was opportunities right in front of me while I was still in college. Right? I should just pursue those opportunities. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got offered a manager position. I should just skip college. I should just been like, oh, I'm done with college. I'll work as a manager. I don't even pay me. I'll just intern. Let me just watch how this works. Because right off the bat, I'm already making 6 figures. Why would I even continue my two more years? Right? Like think about that. That's so crazy, bro. Like thinking back at that, like that's really crazy, honestly. Really, really crazy. All right, moving on. Learning high demand trades. So what are some types of trades, right? I went over a few electrician, plumbers. There's also carpenters. Okay, there's also like maids, cleaning services, right? There's people that car wash. There's people that mow lawns. There's people that do laundry, right? There's all sorts of things that you could do. There's so many trades, so many skills, so many services. Okay, and the earning potential for these are very different. Like, and I know for a fact that some of them are very lucrative. Like plumbers and electricians, they make good money, right? And some of them are very secured because they have union. You know, I don't know if you know what union is. It's basically you can't get fired. It's beautiful. It's nice, right? Moving on. Number 6 is real estate investments. Okay, there's different types of real estate that you can get in, different kind of investments that you can get into. I mentioned before, like rental properties. You can do flipping, and another one is REITs. So what a REIT is, a real estate investment. It's like a trust for real estate. It's like a bunch of real estates in this thing. Basically, it's like you could buy it on the stock market. So you could just look up REITs on the stock market and invest in those, or you could like just Google certain REITs and invest in those. But I would just trust the ones on the stocks. Stock companies usually are a little bit more reliable because they do pay dividends too, some of them. And I think REITs also pay dividends. I'm pretty sure. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you guys some steps to purchase your first property. Number one, you can just contact me, and I'll help you guys walk you through the process and put you in contact with a lender. But number one, you should get a pre-approval. Right. First, get a pre-approval. Figure out how much you can actually afford. You know, the first you can either look at houses first or figure out how much you can afford. There's a pre-approval and there's a pre something else. There's another form that you could do before getting a loan, and it's like telling you basically how much you can afford, right? And with that, you can start looking at houses in that range, if it or a little bit above, because then you can always make an offer a little lower. You know, cash under the table types. Oh, moving on. Um, yeah, let's talk about the next step. Basically, after you get your pre-approval, they will allow you to look at you will look at houses. After you look at houses, you like the house, you give them an offer. If they accept the offer, then you move into the next phase, which is the walkthrough. You walk through the house, make sure everything is good. Now you go to schedule the closing. After the closing, you do another walkthrough, I think. I don't remember, but you do a final walkthrough and inspect the house, make sure everything is good at the code, no violations. Now after that, you make sure you go to the title company and get that shit all sorted. Well, you don't have to do all that, but the lawyer probably get that sorted, and then that's it. Really, that's it. You get a good attorney, you get all that done. If you hire a real estate broker, they'll help you out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's how you pretty much purchase your first property. Pretty simple. If you get a good realtor, they'll probably walk you through it, and you can hit me up. I'll walk you through it if anything. And yeah, there's a great income potential for real estate. So you could generate passive income, or you could generate active income, which is you flipping, right? Another one is you could build a large portfolio over time, and this will lead to a big uh, fat check every month, and you can retire nice and easily. You feel me? Next, investing in the stock market and cryptocurrencies, right? So this a key way to make money, and it's seeing those opportunities of when you see stocks going down, right? When you see a stock that you really like let's say it's VOO or like Bitcoin, right? If it goes down, buy them, bro. Buy them. You know it's at a discount right now. Buy them. Then if it goes down more, buy more. This is what I call dollar cost averaging. Okay, I learned this pretty recently, and this is what saved my account. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, I was down like so bad, bro. I was down so much, and then all of a sudden, I spiked all the way back up. You know why? Dollar cost averaging. I just kept buying stocks. I bought more and more instead of selling. If I lost money, I would just buy more. If it went down, if it went more down, I would just buy more. I buy more again. Eventually, it goes back up. Sell off whatever I had to make a profit, and then wait it out again. Just continue waiting, right? Stocks is it's all about longevity. You have to be in the game for the long run. Don't expect a quick flip, right? Yes, you can do quick flips. You could do options. You could do all those quick flips, but then again, it's higher risk and higher reward, right? So keep that in mind. I go with the slow approach, and I made my money back, so I'm pretty happy. All I want to do now is just continue growing my portfolio and get more money, right? Right now, I'm only down at a total of 3%, which is fantastic because I was down before like 20%, bro. Sick. I was really sick. Maybe even higher. It might have been 30. All right, moving on. In terms of the stocks, right? When you do invest in stocks, you want to diversify. Don't just buy one stock, right? That's how you're screwed, right? You keep your eye on one stock. It's like you're literally watching it by the minute, by the hour, watching it drop by the cent. Dude, that's you're literally sick. Like chill. That's what day traders do. They're literally sick. Like get a life, dude. I'm joking, but not really, right? Really, just get a life, because what you want to do is diversify, right? Don't just work on one stock. If you see a stock you like, buy it. Move on. Look at the next stock. Okay, let me analyze it. Looks pretty good. All right, buy it. Next. All right, I like this one too. Buy it. Right. What I recommend is you buy any stock that you use, any product that you use. Now you're an owner of the company that you use. You know, you can tell people, yeah, I'm an owner. I'm a company owner. I own mad companies. I literally own a share of Apple. So I'm an owner of Apple. You can literally say I'm an owner of Apple. I own Apple. Because you technically do. You own shares of it. You own part of the company, right? So you're not lying. You're literally telling the truth. So, diversify your portfolio, right? Don't just buy one stock. Get multiple. Like in my portfolio, I have at least 10. I don't know, way more than that. But yeah, diversify and dollar cost average. If it goes down, buy more. If it goes up, sell, and make that profit, right? If it goes, I usually take profit at 5%. If it goes above 5%, I take profit, bro. Usually 5 to 10%. I try to go for more, but you don't want to be too greedy. Sometimes you get screwed for being too greedy. And then if it goes down, don't take the L, bro. Never take the L. If you take the L, take it in the future. Don't take it right away. Like when you need to do your taxes or something and you need to take an L, then take that L. But in general, don't take the L. Never take L's. Okay? Always get W's, bro. If you go down, buy more. Buy more. And then sell the ones that are like profiting. So like let's say you bought one that was super duper low and you bought like more down here and it went up over here. Just sell all these that you bought down here, and now you have this that you made profit on, and then the remaining that's over here is still a loss, but you just leave it. Just keep leaving it. Right? If it goes down more, buy more. Right? Just keep doing that same thing process over and over. You know what I'm saying? Take profit when you want to, and then buy when it gets lower. Basically, that's it. And then you have skin in the game because you already still have stock. And if it goes up, then you can sell and just now you're not down. Right? I gotta figure out how to make profit though. That's gonna be tough. We'll see. I gotta like buy more when it's super down. You know what I'm saying? And then really flip it. That's the way to do it. Because I know for a fact that's a good way to do it. But yeah, moving on. All right, there's another one is compound interest, which is you can buy a stock in a Roth IRA or something like that, and then that will compound within itself. So if you keep investing in it and keep compounding, you'll become a millionaire without a doubt. That's just how it works. That's literally how it works. Just become a millionaire. But my only fear about that is that the value of the money is going down too. So I don't know. I might just invest in crypto, honestly. Yeah, I really don't trust the dollar anymore. I don't trust the government. I don't trust anything besides crypto. All right, so number 8, developing key skills for success. Okay, so you have to self-educate. There's ways of educating yourself instead of going to school, instead of wasting money on going to college, right? So you can learn by using online courses, books, mentors. The mentors is a big one, right? If you can find a good mentor, they'll just give you the sauce. They'll tell you step by step what to do to make money. You know, that's the best case scenario, honestly. Okay. Networking, building a strong professional network is super important if you want to skip college, right? When you develop the skill of building a good network, now you have pawn pieces, right? Chess pieces on the board. Okay, you have a guy for this, you have a guy for this. Like let's say you're in the real estate, right? If you have a good mortgage person, if you have a good assistant, you have a good uh, title person, a good lawyer, right? They'll help you get the deals done much quicker than if you just like all by yourself and then you have to look for these people randomly, right? Just random people. It's way better if you already had these connections on the spot, ready to go. They could take pre-approval. They could take clients right away. You call them up, they're right there. You know, they're reliable. They're strong and helpful in your network. You feel me? That's mad important. Okay. Next is financial literacy, right? Understanding your money has to be managed and invested the right way. Okay. It's not just like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna live paycheck to paycheck. Nah, bro. You gotta understand how to manage your money, how to keep more of your money, how to not waste it, and how to invest it to make it grow and make more money. Okay. And this is part of the personal development, right? You have to learn how to develop these important mindsets and disciplines, and have a resilience towards uh, your finances, right? Really develop yourself into a type of person that's capable of becoming successful. You know what I'm saying? Like develop these skills of a successful person, successful people skills. Okay. All right. Let's address some of the common concerns in this part. And one of the common questions is like, how do risk management? Like, how do we manage risk when choosing non-traditional paths, right? Because like, when you're like not going to college, now you don't know what to do. It's like, how do you manage those risks, right? One way is getting a job, right? Just having like a part-time job in the meantime that helps you pay the bills, helps keep food on the table, right? That's a great way to manage your risk. Having a source of income coming in, right? That's the most important thing. Being able to make money in order to feed yourself, in order to support yourself. I make money in multiple various ways. I'll never have to worry about money because I'm always making money, right? The only issue is I want to make more money, right? That's why I started YouTube. I want to make more money. I want to make so much money that I never have to look at the price tag. I can eat whatever I want and do whatever I want, go wherever I want. I could do that now, but not to the extent that I want to. You feel me? Like I would still be a little bit worried about my finances if I did all that, right? I'll be like, oh, can I really afford that? Right? I have to really calculate it. I don't want to calculate it. I want to be in a position where I never have to calculate it. Just be like, yeah, I want to do that. Let me go. Let me go to the flight. Let me book a flight right now. Not even look at the price. Just book the flight. Then I'm really enjoying my life. You feel me? That's what I want to get to. Moving on. Work-life balance. So there's a common concern about like when you trying to pursue wealth, right? It's like you forget about having a good balance in your personal life and stuff like that, right? But you have to make sure you maintain that balance, right? So when you are on the pursuit of massive wealth and you're trying to skip college, right? You have to realize that, okay, because I'm not getting that same social experience in college, like going to frat parties and going to clubs and bars, you have to do it your own way, and your own way is should be unique should be unique to you, right? It's not the same for everyone. For the most part, I recommend that you go and spit game in person, outdoors, in public. Just like going out to the mall, going out to like the library or whatever. Not the library, but like going out in public, somewhere with a lot of people and macking over there. Or going to a college campus and macking there. Because honestly, that's the best way to mac, right? You're going to find people your age, girls that are attractive your age, and mac over there. And you don't need to be going to college for that. You could just be a regular Joe Schmo. It's not illegal to walk around on a campus. You could be going there to visit or going there to ask about the admissions, like how do I get into the school, da da da. It's not illegal to do that. But don't trespass. Right? Don't be going to like dorms and shit. All right, moving on. Let me give you some legal and financial advice. All right. I'm not the best person for this, but I do recommend that if you have any uh, issues or concerns about these issues, like things about legal stuff, like let's say you're trying to do your taxes and you're not good at doing taxes and you need an accountant, right? I'm not your accountant, but if you're gonna skip college, like you don't need to know how to do your taxes because they don't teach you in college, right? You can learn how to do taxes on your own on YouTube videos. Like, or you could just hire an accountant. That's what I recommend most people do. Just hire an accountant. Super easy. Seek a professional. You just give them all your stuff and they'll do it. Right? Super easy. All right. All right. Next is assessing if skipping college is the right choice for you. Is one of the biggest questions you have to ask yourself. Like, is it really the right choice? If you're already in college, is it really the right choice to stop already? Because you already started. If you're having started college, is it the right choice to go to college? Now, you have to really assess whether you not want to go because it's like your life. You can't think like, oh, I'm doing this for my parents. Don't. It's not for your parents. It's for you. It's for your career. So if you're gonna study for a degree, study for a degree you actually want and a career path that you actually want to do. Okay. If you don't have any idea or don't want to do anything in school that's relevant to your career path, then don't do it. Like personally, when I was in school, I wanted to be a coach. You know, I wanted to coach basketball for like the NBA or something. That was super lit. I would either be a coach or a professional player. I'd rather be a professional player, but obviously I'm not tall enough or good enough. But you know, that's just the route that I wanted to go. But so now I coach, right, on my own. But I would love to coach for like a college or like a NBA team, you know, and that requires the right mentorship, the right internships, the right network of people. I cannot do this in college while I was learning and going to a finance class. You feel me? So, right, really chase your passions. Ask yourself, is this the right choice for you? Right? Don't just skip college because I'm telling you to skip college or because you know like someone else on YouTube tell you to skip college. Like really ask yourself, what is the right choice for myself? Right? Should I skip college? Right? What would I do instead of going to college? Okay? And you have to ask yourself, do you want to be rich? Right? Because if you go to college, there's no guarantee you're going to be rich. But I can tell you there is a guaranteed way of being rich. I can guarantee you how to become rich. Okay? 1, surround yourself with rich people. Number 2, mentor. Find a good mentor that will teach you how to become rich. Number 3, work hard as possible. Don't put a day off. Work as hard as possible. Do whatever the mentor says. Keep grinding until the day you die. And then you'll become rich. I'm telling you right now, becoming rich is not easy. But for those people that figure it out, are in the right networks, got the right things going on, the right businesses in place, very easy for them. All right? Very, very easy. Okay? But you have to put in the work. You have to get around the right people. And you have to seek the correct knowledge. Okay? College doesn't have all the answers. Google has more answers than college that you're looking for. YouTube has more answers in college that you're looking for. Okay? Look over there first before you decide to go to college. All right? Please do your research. Put in that little extra effort of making that decision. Really sitting down and deciding and thinking about, is this the right choice? All right, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below. Did I say anything wrong? Did I say anything that you didn't agree with? Comment down below. I want to hear your opinion, and drop a thumbs up if I didn't say that already. Did I say that already? Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Drop a thumbs down if you didn't. If you disagree with me, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This button.